Hey, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to part 4 of the Q&A. Now we go to AziaXtremeInphinity, who has 6 questions. What would be your favorite aspects of practical effects? Mine are model miniatures, animatronics, creature makeup effects, and life-size sets. I enjoy those as well. I miss matte paintings. Matte paintings just has a nice vibe and look to them. Granted, you just say they're not practical effects, but in a way they are stop motion. I miss the usage of stop motion. They had a fun look to them. But yeah, I mean, creature makeup effects and animatronics would probably be the two big ones there. At least for me. Two, who made the better movies, Lionsgate or New Line Cinema? That's tough because there's a lot of Lionsgate films I do enjoy. But the reason I'm picking New Line Cinema is just growing up with the first two Ninja Turtle movies, which are New Line Cinema from 1990, 1991. And then that was also the time of Friday with Chris Tucker and Ice Cube, which I enjoy. The Nightmare on Elm Street films. I think they had a hand in releasing Critters. And for some reason, I thought they had a hand in releasing, like, The Mangler or In the Mouth of Madness, or I could be wrong on that, but I don't. For some reason, I could absolutely be wrong on that. I probably am wrong with that. I'm fairly certain I'm wrong with that now, but I don't know why. I remember seeing that logo. Oh, I think some Jackie Chan films. I remember that logo being in front of some Jackie Chan films. I swear, I could be losing it. I'm sure there's a way I can look up a list of New Line Cinema films. Also, Mortal Kombat. So, again, I know there's a lot of good films that Lionsgate released, but the New Line Cinema one is the one I go to. Again, because the first two Ninja Turtle movies, I'm a huge fan of those. Those were part of my childhood. Okay. Oh yeah, The Hidden, of course. Yeah, The Hidden. Okay, yeah, they did release Critters. My Demon Lover, which I enjoy. And, yeah, Ninja Turtles. I thought. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they did help release a Lawnmower Man. Live Wire, that's a really good one with Pierce Brosnan. Loaded Weapon 1, I love, is one of my favorite parodies. Jason Goes to Hell, I'm a huge fan of that. Not many people are, but I love Jason Goes to Hell. So Surviving the Game's a good one. The Mask, Dumb and Dumber, I love. Yeah, and the Mouth of Madness and the Mangler. Okay, I wasn't losing my mind. I love those two. Friday, Mortal Kombat, Seven, it's a good one. Yeah, Rumble in the Bronx. They released Rumble in the Bronx. Last Man Standing with Bruce Willis. Love that. Yeah, Jackie Chan's First Strike. U.S. distribution. Long Kiss Goodnight. Yeah, a lot of good movies. Money Talks. Mr. Nice Guy. Dark City. Yeah, Blade and Rush Hour. Yeah, okay, yeah, they did do Rush Hour. So yeah, I have to pick New Line Cinema. Are there any video games you would like to see adapted to movies or TV series, and which directors would you like to see direct them? John Carpenter wanted to do a Dead Space movie, but they said no. I would love to have seen that. I would love to have had John Carver give him a chance to do it. I think Dead Rising, the first video game, would make a fun movie. Like a crazy, shit version of Dawn of the Dead. I would get the guys who did Crank and Crank 2. The two guys, Neville Dean and Taylor, to direct a Dead Rising movie. The story of the first game where it's in the mall. Get the guys who did Crank and Crank 2. I think that'd be pretty insane. Try to think. It would be nice to see Silent Hill 2, the video game, made into a movie with a good director. Like, I'm trying to think who the hell could do that. Maybe the guy who did Session 9, which after Session 9 he hasn't made the best movies, but I don't know. Maybe he could do a comeback. And maybe that comeback would be a Silent Hill movie based on Silent Hill 2. I'm sure there are others, but those are the ones that pop to the top of my head. George Romero, if he had the chance to do Resident Evil back in the day, I would have been curious to see what came of it. Considering the shit that came out later of Resident Evil movies. What movies and TV shows do you think were made good video games? Well, I don't know about TV shows. Movies? Movies? Well, I wish the Aliens arcade game got released on a console. Same with the Simpsons arcade game that actually got released on a console. Granted, you can play online with MAME, M-A-M-E, but movies, TV shows do you think will make good video games? Do a Showdown Little Tokyo video game in the style of Double Dragon, but it's Brandon Lee and Dolph Lundgren beating the shit out of people. I think that'd be pretty fun. Cobra, the video game, would be cool. Done the style of like third person, you're behind the person's camera, so you, like over the shoulder, and you're controlling Cobra and you're shooting people and throwing knives and saying one-liners. You're disease and I'm the cure. Like Resident Evil 4, but you can actually move and shoot. So like that game Cold Fear and Dead Rising. So like you can move and shoot. Camera's like behind you. So yeah, third person. Trying to think. All the movies I've seen. Aliens, Predator. I don't know, because the movies I'm thinking of, I don't see how you can turn to video games. I really don't. Well, how about a good Rambo game? Like, I'm seeing my friend Michael Keane Phantasm play not new, but Tomb Raider from 2013. And Lara Croft is shooting bow and arrows on fire and making people on the fire. Why don't you do a Rambo game like that? Yeah, Lara Croft shooting bow and arrows. Why can't they be Rambo? You're controlling Rambo and have the normal arrow or C4 tipped explosive. Not that stupid fucking rail shooter bullshit that came out, which was a piece of shit. I love Rambo, but that game was a piece of shit for the PS3. Why couldn't it be like the Tomb Raider game that I'm seeing my friend Michael Teen play on his video game channel, Phantasm with 2 S's? Why don't you do that? And it doesn't have to be. Fuck, if you make another Rambo film, Stallone, just have them do a video game, you do the voice. That way you have the C4 tipped explosive arrows, everything else. You know, that's my opinion on that. Which movie stars that passed away do you wish were still alive today? You know, Brandon Lee, Robin Williams, Roddy Piper, Chris Farley, John Candy. Yeah, there's quite a few. But those are ones that really spoke to me when I read that question. It'd be nice to see them today, what they'd be doing. That'd be really nice. What do you think of Kathleen Kennedy, who is the she-devil Antichrist, and single-handedly destroyed Star Wars with her incompetence and SJW propaganda? Well, she's out of touch. She's out of touch. Because that's her fucking theme song. Her and Vince McMahon should fucking be pals. Kathleen Kennedy is an idiot who's had a show so far shoved up her ass that yes, she thinks she's smelling roses. She is a bunch of people saying yes, yes ma'am, yes ma'am. Do I need to bend over for you, ma'am? Do I need to lube the strap on for you, ma'am? Do I need to suck the strap on for you, ma'am? Thank you, ma'am. Come again. She's an idiot. She's a moron. She's a dumbass. She doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. And for some reason, she's protected. Because these movies make a shitload of money. And it's like, well, she's a woman, so it's all good. I'm like, I don't give a fuck if you got tits or not. If you suck, you suck. Person got a dick and sucks, he sucks. The person got a pussy and sucks, they suck. Shitty stories, shitty movies. It's nothing to do with this fucking man, woman, race thing. It's to deal with a shitty story thing. When you write shitty stories, people don't fucking like them. And that's what these fucking incompetent, head up the ass people can't realize. Maybe your story fucking sucks. And if your story sucks, and you treat the characters badly, which suck, then your movie sucks. And if you can't realize that, then you fucking suck. Kathleen Kennedy. Yes, I said it, because I'm a fucking big man, and I can say big words. Because they're only words. If they're not, don't give the words power if you don't want them to be fucking effective. Take the power away from the word, then we can use words, because they're just fucking words. So yeah, I'm going to call it Kathleen Kennedy. Why do I call her that? Because these fucking people, if you want to talk respectfully, they still be like, you're a fucking loser and you hate women and you hate this. I love women. I just don't like idiots. It's like Ron White says, you can fix if your face is drooping, You can fix if your titties are going down. You can fix if you got a broken leg or arm. But you can't fix stupid. And that's what Catholic Kennedy can't fix stupid. But that's my answer to that. Thanks for the questions. Next is Adult Swim Fan 2003. Hey man, I'm excited to see how this turns out. Here are my questions. We got 5. Way there to stay tuned. I love Stay Tuned. Stay tuned. Apparently it's going to come out on Blu-ray next year. There's not going to be any features, but it's cool because I love Stay Tuned. Did I not review Stay Tuned? Maybe I'm thinking of my friend Mike. No, I didn't. I want to review that sometime. I love Stay Tuned. Great movie with John Ritter. Very imaginative. All the fake, hellish versions of TV shows and commercials. A lot of imagination being put into play. Film also says Eugene Levy. John Ritter's a couch potato. Him and his wife get sucked into the satellite dish where they go through a hell version of cable, where it's these crazy black comedy funny versions, like, you know, the Memories commercial where the guy gets blown back from the TV, where in this commercial his head gets blown off. Or no northern overexposure, driving over Miss Daisy. Different versions of movies and shows. Very ambitious. Love the movie. Sorry about that. Are you a fan of John Carpenter? Absolutely. John Carpenter is my #1 favorite director. You know, I love The Thing. I love Assault on Precinct 13. I love Big Trouble in Little China. I love, you know, Starman, which thankfully is getting a Blu-ray from Stream Factory. Probably cost $30 but it's getting a Blu-ray. Love John Carpenter. Love most of his movies. Really, the only movies I don't care for is Dark Star. The last one he did, what the fuck was it called? The Ward. And Memoirs of Invisible Man. That's really the only ones I don't care for that much. The others are pretty much like or love. So yeah, I love John Carpenter. My favorite restaurant, honestly, McDonald's. I know it's not a restaurant, but I don't go to restaurants. I go to fast food. And I love McDonald's because I love their bacon cheddar McChicken plain. I like their cheeseburgers plain, or the classic chicken sandwiches plain. I like their chicken nuggets and their French fries, especially hot, right out of the my fucking heaven. Eating those French fries, just heaven. And then now you can get a large soda for $1. Fuck, I get that. I'd be drinking it all day. So I love McDonald's. Gotta be #1. I love Long John Silver's, but it's nowhere around here. So, but I do love that. My favorite movie. It's hard to pick my #1 favorite movie, but the one I've been thinking of for the past year, if someone asked me that question, would be Hard Target with Jean-Claude Van Damme, especially my fan cut of the film, which is the uncut version, pretty much, with some tweaks. But yeah, Hard Target, Aliens is up there, Rambo 2, Cobra, they're up there, Predator 2 is up there. There's probably a few others, but Hard Target is up there. Your favorite snack? It used to be this popcorn that I would do with like cheese on it, but I don't know, they don't really make the right popcorn to do that with nowadays. But like movie theater popcorn with butter on it, which I can never have here. But if you go to a movie theater, you get the movie theater popcorn with the butter. That's the best snack. To the point of, I just want to get the, and then when I go home, I'll just refill it just to take it home and eat it at home. But that'd be my favorite snack. But I like spicy Doritos. I don't eat a lot of cookies or stuff anymore. I don't eat too many sweets anymore. Uh, Ice cream for a snack, like strawberry cheesecake ice cream. That's a good one too. But thank you for the questions. Next up is MultiMediaAssassin. This question is a follow-up to your last Q&A. Remember how I said there's a conspiracy about modern Hollywood over-pandering to China? Well, there's actually more reasons why there's a rapid decline of quality in movies nowadays. Huh. Alright, let's see what this is. A. Modern Hollywood likes to constantly spread their anti-Trump rhetoric in their films and TV shows. B. They also like to incorporate forced diversity by casting more non-white actors and creating more non-white characters. C. Feminazis are trying to advocate for more strong female leads who are far more superior than males. D. The video game industry is making more money than the film industry. I didn't know that. Streaming services like Netflix and Amazon Prime are creating more original and better content, unlike Hollywood, who prefer to remake, reboot everything nowadays. Also, my apologies because I don't know what your political beliefs are, so hopefully I don't get blocked for saying all that stuff. I don't block it. You didn't say anything bad. If you said, fuck you, Matt, and your mom, then yeah. But you didn't say anything. No, you're not going to get blocked. You didn't say anything bad. I don't really talk much politics on here, but you're fine, man. You're fine. You're not going to get blocked for anything. But I mean, well, I guess it's not really a question in there, but I mean, the Trump thing, yeah, I'm not, but I don't like the guy personally. I've never liked Trump, even before all this political shit. I just never liked the guy. He just seemed like a fucking stuck-up billionaire asshole. I don't care about the politics. I just think he's a fucking dumbass. But okay, it's not even politics. It's just this guy is really getting mad and having fucking hissy fits on Twitter and Facebook. Just SNL making fun of me. Listen, SNL fucking sucks for the past 10 years probably. But you're the goddamn president of the United States. Grow some pair of balls instead of getting hissy fits with SNL made it fun of me. You need to cancel the show. Really? You that much of a butthurt bitch? You're a billionaire who's now the president. What more do you want? How about this? Give me the... If I was a billionaire, I wouldn't give a fuck what anyone said. Because I throw a fucking $1,000 bill in their face. I'd be like, eat it. You know how they say money doesn't equal happiness? Most of the time that's said by people who are rich. Lo and behold. Interesting. But yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. But yeah, the comment, you're fine. I'm not gonna block you for that. You're fine. Jermaine Haslam. Great job on the video, Matt. Glad you enjoyed Ant-Man the Wasp. Looking forward to Q&A, bro. Oh, thank you. Next up is Caleb Boggess. My questions are, which Peter would you prefer, Peter Weller or Peter Sarsgaard? Peter Weller, easily. Leviathan of an Unknown Origin, RoboCop, 50-50, which I enjoy with him and Robert Hayes. I think that's an underrated buddy movie that no one talks about. Streamers, the first one, really good one. Thankfully coming out on Blu-ray in January, because the only DVD I have is a full stream one. His work on Batman: The Dark Knight Returns, so, Buckaroo Banzai. So yeah, definitely prefer Peter Weller. Thoughts on if Beale Street could talk? I don't know what that is. Sorry. If they made something that let you jump into any movie ever, what would you think of it? That'd be interesting. Be interesting. If it's, but of course, if it's safe. If it's safe, yeah. I mean, jump into aliens and shoot aliens with an actual pulse rifle. Shoot into a Ninja Turtle movie and hang out with the Ninja Turtles. I mean, yeah, it'd be fun. Sort of like a VR thing, maybe. Yeah, I'd be curious about that. But thank you for the questions. The Fly Ninja 1, very nice guy. Hope he makes more videos. I liked his stuff. You watch too many Rambo videos when you realize you already know the answers to most of these questions. Yeah. PokaP. Will you review the new Steven Seagal movie Attrition? I've enjoyed the Stroll rants. I don't know. I mean, maybe that one, because unlike newer films like Aquaman and Glass, I don't fucking ever need to watch them. So I think what was the first part? Someone's like, hey, "What's your PayPal? Why do you see Aquaman?" I'm like, "No, I have no interest in Aquaman." That one, at least, I've seen every other Steven Seagal film, so why not? Maybe one day. Not anytime soon, but maybe one day. So I'm not looking forward to it, but yeah, maybe one day. Next up is Stoner Crazy Clips 222. Now this guy, his name, just if you wonder what I'm typing, I'm trying to put the names underneath the video. This is a guy named Jacob who has sent a lot of very nice, stuff in the past. Been very cool and kind guy. So there we go. 8 questions. What is the worst film that you knew would be bad but were still curious to see it? It could be from any year. That I knew would be bad but were still curious to see it. The new Predator movie. Well, I guess, was I really curious to see that? You know what? Honestly, the Michael Bay Ninja Turtle movies. Because I am a big Ninja Turtles fan, but I knew they would be so bad. And they were even fucking worse. If someone asked me, the worst movies I've ever seen, I would honestly put those two Michael Bay produced Ninja Turtles movies because they killed my soul, man. They killed part of my soul. Not the entire thing, but part of my fucking soul. So they kill your childhood? They fucking pissed on it, and then pissed me off by pissing on it. So yeah, fucking Mighty farting on his brother's faces. Yeah, I get pissed. I'm gonna piss on their faces. All four of them. Jibber jabber motherfuckers. Steroid abusing fuck nuts. So that'd be my answer. Do you think Deadpool 3 will be strictly PG-13 if the Deadpool 2 PG-13 is a success? Honestly, yeah. Well, probably yes. There's always that 1% hope, right? I wouldn't be surprised. I'll put it that way. I would not be surprised. If if this new one's a success, I would not be surprised. Just like, why not? We're pushing the. They'll say some. We're pushing the PG-13 as far as we can go, and we're being more imaginative. And I wouldn't be surprised. But who knows? I mean, maybe some. Maybe one person will step in and be like, "Can we use some common sense here? This ain't gonna work." Once in a while, that does work out. Once in a while. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, all I can say is don't be surprised if it does happen. What do you think of DC doing Worlds of DC for the film universe? I don't know what Worlds of DC is because I haven't paid attention to the film universe. I'm just not interested in their movies at all because they fucked up Superman. Batman is wherever the hell. The Flash, if it's that fucking dumbass guy playing the Flash, like in Justice League, passing on that. Don't give a fuck about awkward douche. You go live in a fucking aqueduct if all I care. Jason, Mamma Mia. So I don't care about the DC dumb cocksuckers. Thoughts on the new Joker movie? Why do I need to know where the Joker came from? I thought the appeal was not knowing where he came from. What the fuck do I know? If Suicide Squad 2 is R-rated, would you be interested in seeing it? I did not like the first one. Just because it's R-rating would automatically make it good. You either need to learn from your mistakes or get a different director, although I did like Bright, which he did with Will Smith, but are they talking about James Gunn maybe doing it? If that's the case, you get a different director and you don't fuck around with it and the editing, then maybe. Then maybe. Have you seen the Connors TV show yet? I haven't seen it. I don't watch much TV anymore. I really don't. So I haven't seen it. Are you looking forward to any movies this year? See, I did a video on 2019 movies. The one is John Wick 3. Other than that, listen to sound okay, like the new Tarantino film. But, I don't know. It's really not much other than John Wick 3 that catches my interest. If I would stop making good movies altogether, do you think there are enough older films that you'd be able to still have a passion for movies? Yeah, because there are literally, I don't know if I can say millions, but there's thousands and thousands of movies. Thousands of movies. to find, to watch, to rewatch. So, yeah, there's definitely enough older movies to still have a passion for movies. Some, there's hidden gems you can maybe find, films you haven't seen forever. So, yeah, there's definitely quite a bit. But thank you for the questions. Juan Tibbetts, very big fan of yours, Matt. Always enjoy all your videos you upload. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Thank you for that. Next is Time Force Ranger 04. Hi Matt, I want to tell you some stuff about me first. One thing I've been watching since 2011. I always found you entertaining to watch. Know this that I'm also from Iowa. I live by the Illinois border. Well, that's really cool. Thank you for watching since 2011. That's really cool. Now my questions. There's 10 questions. What is your favorite kind of music genre or genres? I guess rock and roll would be, especially 80s, 90s, like AC/DC, Metallica. I also love musical, like movie soundtracks and scores, like the Over the Top, Cobra scores, like the Jerry Goldsmith did, James Horner, John Williams, among others. I like this new band called Dance with the Dead. I don't mind Linkin Park. I don't mind. A lot of times it's like I like this person, but they did only like 2 songs I enjoyed. It's a lot of that stuff. But if I had to pick one, it'd be like rock and roll. What is your favorite band ever? Definitely be AC/DC. The Maximum Overdrive soundtrack with You Shook Me All Night Long, Hell's Bells, Shake Your Foundations, then you have other stuff like Back in Black, Highway to Hell. Yeah, definitely AC/DC. Do you like Power Rangers? If so, what are your favorite seasons? Honestly, I haven't watched much Power Rangers. I didn't really much watch the show. I think I saw the first movie maybe I don't know, probably sometime in the 90s, like once or twice. So I can't really say much about Power Rangers. I think one of the things is I was a bit mad at them because it was that thing where the Ninja Turtles are the old and the new stuff is the Power Rangers. So fuck the Ninja Turtles, just the Power Rangers. And I kind of took that as an insult, personal insult. They fuck the Ninja Turtles. Fuck you Power Rangers. It was sort of that on the playground. But in all seriousness, I haven't seen it, so I can't really give much of a opinion on it. What's your favorite video game console? Be the PS2 and the Super Nintendo. The PS2, just so many games like Silent Hill 2, Resident Evil 4, the Evil Dead games, among others. And Super Nintendo, Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time, Maximum Carnage, Final Fight, Super Mario World. I played Doom on Super Nintendo. That's how I first played Doom. And quite a few others. How you rank Freddy, Michael Myers, and Jason Voorhees? The top is either Freddy or Jason. I'm trying to think. when I was younger, I would say Freddy. As I grew much older, I think I put Jason. Maybe because the simplicity of the hockey mask and the inventive kills, especially the look that he has in Part 7, The New Blood, and how Kane Hodder played him, where he's just like pissed off. And I probably put Jason, then Freddy, and third is Michael Myers. Because I like Michael Myers, but I like Freddy and Jason a lot more. Did you ever see Dawn, War of the Planet Apes? If so, what do you think of them? I haven't seen those. Who is your least favorite movie director ever? Least favorite movie director. I want to say Michael Bay, but he produced those Ninja Turtle movies. He didn't direct them, but still. The fucking fact he directed those piece of shit Transformer movies, and then that guy directing those fucking producing those fucking Ninja Turtle films. Fuck it. I mean, I like some of Michael Bay's movies, but fuck it. I'll say it. Fuck Michael Bay and fuck that asshole producing those piece of shit movies. What pisses me off is you finally get a new live action Ninja Turtle movie. The last one was 1993, and you have a big fucking budget, and you make that piece of shit. Then you make a sequel that's a piece of shit. I don't care, you just produced it. The directors you got are fucking. What sucks is one director did films I like. Darkness Falls, Battle Los Angeles, and then he fucked up. Fucking dumbass. Other directors I don't like, Uwe Boll, he's a piece of shit director. John Moore, who did fucking Max Payne with Marty Mark and his Funky Bunch, and fucked up Die Hard with Die Hard 5, which I liked at first but did not fucking hold up. I think I liked it because I didn't want to hate a Die Hard movie. But fucking, he fucked that up because John Moore's a fucking hack. Shit. Who the fuck else? I mean, fucking Ryan Johnson after fucking Last Jedi and his stupid comments. Same with Paul Feig and his dumbass. And that fucking guy who did Steve Plan 2, Stephen C. Miller, he's directed other pieces of shits that went direct to video, and for some reason he still gets fucking work for some reason, which I don't get. So that's a couple. Who do you like better, Wishmaster or Leprechaun? Easily Wishmaster, because I like the first Wishmaster. I've ranted on every single, well, the Warwick Davis Leprechaun films, because they did a reboot, and now they're doing another fucking movie, Leprechaun movie. But the 6 I saw, I hated them to death. The rants are still, I hate the Leprechaun movies, so Wishmaster is easily better. If you have a time machine, go back to any decade, what would it be? The 80s, just to experience the time. And go see a lot of these movies in the theaters, especially like 85 to 95. Like that 10-year span. Did you ever meet anyone who is famous? Nah, never met anyone famous. Thank you for your response. Hope you have a good day, my friend. Thank you. Thank you for the questions. Slasher fan 1001, Slasher villain fan 1001. When are we getting a trailer for the Child's Play reboot? I don't know. Up to them, because I have no idea. Miss Junie B films. Question number 1. What do you live like to see this movie? Maybe it's would you like to see this movie? An adaptation of The War of the Worlds directed by George Romero, starring supposedly Charlton Heston, Tatum O'Neal, Walter Matthau. George Romero starred supposedly because it has type in the script. I'm sorry, it's hard to read. It's okay. I'll read this verbatim. This is why I'm having trouble. Question number 1. What do you live like to see this movie? And adaptation of The War of the Worlds directed by George Romero, starring supposedly because it asked for this type in the script. Charlton Heston, Tatum O'Neal, Walter Matthau, Kirk Dow. George Romero stars supposedly because it asked for this type. Okay, Kirk Douglas, Henry Fonda, and Olivia Newton-John. Supposedly he wanted Pink Floyd to do an entire instrumental soundtrack with Ennio Morricone helping out. That's not me trying to make fun of her. It's just it was hard to read the question. I really do mean that. It's not me trying to make fun of. I just didn't know what she was asking at first. Yeah, War of the Worlds by George Romero with that cast, that'd be really interesting. And Pink Floyd doing the music, that'd be first time I've ever heard that. That'd be pretty cool. Number 2, thoughts on Dane Cook, overrated or underrated, or you just don't care? Overrated, I've never liked Dane Cook. I don't care for his comedy, and I thought his movies sucked. I wasn't a fan of Employee of the Month. What did he do? Good Luck Chuck? I thought that sucked. Do not like Dane Cook. Should we just bow down to the monopoly of Disney, or should we just boycott them? I don't know if boycotting them would hurt. I don't know if it would do anything. You try. I'm not fucking like those Star Wars films. I haven't fucking paid a dime to see them. So, but you have to have a lot of people do it, and I don't know if that would happen. Number 4. When did you? I'm sorry, I don't know how to explain this question. It just sad to me that you have to say, in my opinion, in every video. It seems like PC liberals forgot the value of an opinion. Yeah, I get what you mean. I think I even said that, in my opinion. Because people, like, they take personal offense. Hey, I'm not perfect either. I can admit that too. So, eh, you just gotta take it like it is, day by day. Best we can do. Do you miss seeing boobies in movies? Another thing about it, yeah, you don't see a lot of nudity in movies. Probably just be too sexist. But yeah. But you know what? I didn't watch porn for that, so not really. Because I got, porn's a click away. Do you miss the time in Hollywood where men were mad? You, the classic saying, women want to be with him and men want to be him, because what man nowadays wants to be Channing Tatum. I guess you're talking about like manly men. Well, like the stars of the 80s and 90s action stars. Yeah, I miss that stuff. Because they were sort of our version of comic book movies. But now that's been replaced with actual comic book movies. So, yeah, I miss that. So is that going to change anytime soon? Hypothetically, even if you don't believe, would you rather fear an alien or a zombie invasion? Probably an alien invasion, because a zombie invasion, at least they'd probably be slow, and you find a gun, you shoot them in the head. But an alien invasion, supposedly they'd have high tech gadgets. How do you fight that? Sharp sticks, harsh words. How do you fight that? So I guess technically an alien invasion would be more to fear. Number 8, why is it we treat franchises like they're a joke nowadays? We can't just respect them. Instead, we have to make it a comedy. The new Halloween movie has a character saying, I have peanut butter on my penis. From what I understand, that's a line from the movie. Yes, I ranted on that film, and that is a line in the movie. I don't know. I don't know why they're doing it. No, I know why they're doing it, because Marvel films have comedy. And Marvel films make a lot of money. Star Wars films, well, they've had levity, but now instead of levity, it's more comedy. And they're making money. So they follow what the trend is of what's making money. Guardians of the Galaxies, which I enjoyed as well, made a lot of money, and people are like, we gotta do that. So they follow the money. Marvel has a little humor in them. They want to follow that trend. That's how it is. They follow trends. Number 9, thoughts on the Billy Job movies. I haven't seen them. I've heard them, but I haven't seen them. Number 10, if you could cast Thomas Jane in the ideal world, what would it be? Because for obvious reasons, they say he can't be the Punisher because the mouse took over. That aside, what would be the role that you would cast him in? Thomas Jane. Well, in an ideal world, I would cast him as the Punisher again. In a full-blown action Punisher movie. Or I would cast him in the lead of like Silent Hill. This doesn't just have to be action. I think he's a good actor. He was a good actor in The Mist. I'm not a fan of The Mist, but I liked him in it. I would cast him in a movie version of Silent Hill that was actually like the first video game, not the other shit they added in there. I would cast him in that kind of thing. Really love your videos. Respect the fact that you have an opinion you can come up with as a human being, not like you try to sell me something. I always respect your opinion. Thank you, Miss Junie B Films. Thank you for that. That's very nice of you to say. Thank you. And thank you for the questions. Next up is Gong Hole, which this might be the last of this part. He has 5 questions. Have you watched the last season of Ninja Turtles 2012 series? No. I've seen bits and pieces, and it pissed me off that I fucking didn't want to watch the rest of it. There's this monster arc, and once again Raphael's a fucking pussy, because the first thing that happens, he gets fucking bit and turned to a vampire, and they gotta put him on a fucking leash and carry him around anywhere. So he does nothing, he accomplishes nothing, he does nothing to help the group stop the monsters, so he's fucking useless once again. And then you have this bullshit jerk-off session to Mad Max Fury Road. This stars Raphael. Yeah, with the design straight out of a fucking Michael Bay movie, where he's gigantic and huge. And it's a depressing story because it's a post-apocalyptic future, so everything they did was pointless. And Donnie's now a robot because I guess his body's dead, so he's at a robot body. I think Raph accidentally drinks Mikey's piss or something. I hate the fucking show. I liked the first season of that show. I actually did. And then it's fucking... God damn it, man. Why am I the only one who hates that show? It's like they don't... Raphael's a fucking pussy on that show. And then people are like, what do you mean? I'm like, he's afraid of fucking horses and one thing. He gets turned to a fucking plant. He gets turned to like ass. Might as well be dream beavers. Fucking bullshit. Raph is so fucking useless in that. He might as well be dead. Honestly, it would have been better if they just killed that character off in a self-sacrifice. That would have been more worthy of the character than the shit they did with him in that show. Not kidding. If you watch any episodes of Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I tried watching one and I got a headache, so I gave up. Long time ago, do you wish they would have made a Ninja Turtle live-action TV series that's based more on the first two movies instead of the next mutation? Yes. You could do that nowadays on Netflix. You could do a TV show of the Ninja Turtles on Netflix. But that's never going to happen. Have you pissed off any actors? Not lately, no. I don't think I've ever pissed off any actors. Like over a decade ago, I pissed off a guy who said he wrote the Thane prequel. This is before the film came out. But the Treadmill guy just fucking around. And then this one director who was making a 9/11 movie with zombies. I'm like, this is the dumbest fucking idea I've heard. And the guy got so pissed, he threatened me, and he threatened any friends of mine on YouTube. You better not say anything bad or I'm gonna fucking... I'm like, what, you don't do sue me for having an opinion? And the guy realized how stupid it was, so he went away. And I don't think that movie got made because it was a stupid fucking idea. If I did, I don't fucking remember. For a reason, I guess. Have you seen Bad Ronald, 1974 TV movie? I haven't seen it, but I have heard of it. I have heard of that, but I have not seen it. So, can't say much about that. But either way, that'll be the end of this part. Thanks for watching. Take care. And next time we'll see you for part 5 of the Q&A. See you guys later.